All right, guys, so here we are, in the middle of the woods. Been driving for a little while. Highway, logging roads, then a 2-track, turned into like a 1-track. So I'm pretty sure I got some new scratches on my rig, which is fine. But yeah, so now we got to find us a spot to set up our shelter and make a nice fire pit. Got a lamb steak for dinner, so we're going to see how that works out. Pretty excited about this. Haven't been out by myself in a while. Here we go. All right, everybody. So I didn't plan very well. Of course, the area that I'm in is really mountainous, and I should have brought my hammock. So I backtracked down the road a little bit to this big open area. I'm gonna set up my tarp here. Use my car, I guess, as a tie-off spot because it's open. And cool thing is somebody's got a pile of firewood back here too. So lucky me. It's been here a little while, so I'll have to get some fresh stuff. But fortunately, there's lots of down dead stuff, so that'll be nice. But yeah, gonna get to work setting up this tarp. I'll check back in with you shortly. All right, so got my tarp up. Got a little bit of firewood in the process, but definitely learned that I should definitely keep my stuff a lot more organized, as I didn't have near as much as my cordage as I had thought I had. Fortunately, used a bunch of that nylon rope I had in the back of the car, and I'm using the car as a tie-off. Flip this around here so you can see. But yeah, using the old car here. Taut line hitch here. Move that. There we go. Tighten it up, loosen it up, whatever I need to do. There's gonna be our home for the evening. We're just here for a night, so nothing special. And they stake back there to tie it up, and then tied it up to the old trailer hitch back here. But again, thankfully, I had nylon rope in the back of the car, so I was able to do that. Lots of down trees, like that one back there, and there's the little road down there that I had gone originally when I got here. There's a bunch down there, a whole bunch of wood down there. There's more over here, some of which is still a little bit green, some not so much, but we're definitely got enough. Got this big open area here. There used to be a logging road there, and then the one that we went down here. And I believe pretty much everything over there into the woodeds and that way and beyond is a wilderness area. So it's all protected. No logging, no roads, no nothing. So that's pretty righteous. I'm gonna go for some exploratory hikes out there. There's that stack of firewood I was telling you about someone left here. And then the mess that is my car. Look at this. Ah! Don't judge. It's my car. So there's the tarp. Got my bedding still in the back. Not worried about that right now. Going to work on building a fire pit. Probably going to have some lunch here pretty soon. So I'm going to look around, find some rocks, dig out a little area, build my fire pit out here. Wait for the sun to go down a little bit more before I work on firewood because it is pretty warm. So we'll talk back at you here in a little while. All right. Well, I got my fire pit built. Tarp set up. Bedding won't take but a minute. That's easy peasy. All we really got to do is collect firewood, and that's pretty much just everywhere. I just got to process it. But it's like 60 right now in November on the Oregon coast, where it's supposed to be raining and much cooler. Not complaining, just ready for colder weather. I was a little disappointed. It was supposed to be 30 tonight when I checked the weather at the beginning of the week. Now it's supposed to be 40. Not near as cold as I had wanted, but whatever, it'll still be fun. Let's see. Pretty sweet area up here. Lots of big trees. Really quiet. I've heard no signs of people since I've been here. No cars, no planes, no nothing. I'm probably 11 or 12 miles up Sixes River, which doesn't seem a lot, but we're in BFE out here, man. I've camped near here before, but not in this spot. It's pretty awesome. I'm definitely coming back. I'd like to build some kind of semi-permanent thing out in this area. We'll see how that goes. I don't know. But I'm gonna eat my lunch and I'll talk to you later. So I've decided to go ahead and get my fire started because, you know, why not? So I got all my wood processed, everything ready. Decided to go ahead and use some of that firewood that was already here. Why not? It's good and cured. I'm trying something a little new this time. I found at the grocery store what is essentially a giant bag of fat wood shavings for like $6. Now I have fat wood at home. I could process it, but this is already shaved down, ready to go. Why not? So, yeah, I'm gonna get this camera set up so I don't have to hold it, and we'll be right back. All right, here we go. Oh, just like that. Nice. I made it look easy. So excited. Boy, I really like those shavings, huh? That worked really well. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm just gonna keep this going for the rest of the day because, you know, got nothing else to do. Did a little bit of hiking around, laid down for a little bit. Didn't really sleep, but, you know, listen to the birds, listen to the chipmunks. Pretty awesome. Way warmer than I was expecting for, you know, beginning of November, but hey, it's pretty nice. I'll take it for sure. All right, so our fire's been burning for a while. The sun has gone down past the trees. Still a ways to go before our sunset, but it is behind the trees. It's kind of hanging out in this little clearing here. It's kind of laughing. It's a bushcraft car camp. Pretty fun though. It's kind of hanging out. I've just put down next to the fire here a beet and my potato to go with my dinner. Get those cooking up. Starting to get pretty hot in there. Yeah, there's the old setup. I believe my pillow has sprung a leak, so I'm a little disappointed about that. And then I'm going to put another sleeping bag inside of that sleeping bag because neither one of the sleeping bags are rated to as cold as I'm going to get tonight. So there's the sleep tonight. There's my extra clothing sitting there. Got to make sure I got the layers. But we're just going to sit down. It's just me. And hang out, relax, watch the fire, slowly cook my potato and my beet before I throw my steak on the coals. So we'll catch back up with you. Talk to you later. camera's kind of leaning. Yeah. So, I remembered that when I got here, I put a few groceries into Nature's refrigerator, which is the shade. It's in the shade. So I'm gonna go get it. Don't go anywhere. Well, what was in there? Some delicious beers. Hazy Little Thing IPA from Sierra Nevada. There's one. I'm going to put the other one back in the fridge. But I'm not going to go so far. Just away from the fire. That's good enough to keep it cold. Oh. Family owned, operated, and argued over. Good old Sierra Nevada. Never had this before. See how it goes. Smells like an IPA. That's pretty tasty. Pretty good. So we're still just hanging out, slow cooking our beet and our potato. This hot, hot fire. Trying to make sure we don't burn them in the process. This fire's just sticking hot. Fire hot. Oh. So anyway, I'm just gonna drink this beer and watch these dinner items slowly cook on the fire here. Meanwhile, I get more and more hungry. So that's fun. Split up a little bit more firewood. I think it's pretty a little bit wet, but that's all right. I got a bunch of dry stuff that'll balance it out. So we'll be all right. But yeah, I'm gonna sit here and drink this beer. I'll be back with you later. You can't really see it. There's a little bit of the moon up there. Nice thing about this big clear area opening, this big clear opening here that I'm in, there's gonna be a lot of stars tonight. It's gonna be awesome. Nice and clear. It's gonna be good. I only wish I had a camera good enough to show it to you. Yeah. Pretty soon it's gonna be chow time. I didn't bring anything to season anything with. So going Au natural. All right. See you in a little while. All right. So I think we're ready to put our old meat on the old fire here. There's our old lamb steak. I don't know if you can see that. I paid a whopping $3.36. So let's get this bad boy open. Get it on the old coals. Definitely gonna put a glove on for this because that is one hot, super hot, flipping fire. So, I'm just gonna do this the old Letterkenny style, 2 minutes on one side, 2 minutes on the other. Usually a little S&P is good enough for me, but I didn't bring any. Look at that. You see that? Oh my gosh. Oh man, hear it sizzle. Woo. Yeah. Got our potato and our beet. They're pretty well beat. Puns. That's not quite 2 minutes, but let's flip it. That's hot. Oh yeah, that looks good. Oh yeah. I'll let that cook up just a little bit more. Oh my. Been waiting for a while. I'm pretty hungry looking at this freaking potato and beet for the last hour or so. Making me hungry. And listening to this freaking meat sizzle, man. Woo-wee. That's pretty good. I saw this for $3. I said I couldn't say no, you know. It's $3 for lamb. Lamb's delicious. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh boy. Still got that other beer to drink with dinner. Whew. So hot even through my glove. Oh my goodness. I can't really see what you're seeing. So hopefully you see something good. There, that looks alright. Oh man. I think that's just about done. Oh man. Alright, that smells really good. Too bad there's not smell-o-vision. Oh man, grab this beet, this potato. Oh man. Probably not going to be able to eat all that, but I can't see. Anyway, food. And there's no way I could hold a light, hold my camera, and eat at the same time, so I'll check back in with you in a little while. What I literally just discovered a minute ago that camera has a light on the video portion of it. Didn't know that till now. I've had this phone for probably a year and just now discovered that. So that's pretty cool. I can't see what you see, but I don't even know if I'm in the frame. I know the fire's in the frame, but that's pretty cool that there's a light. Just saying. The dinner was pretty good. A little underdone for my taste, but still tasty and delicious. Love beets. Really love beets. Well, that was probably the best part of the whole meal was the beet. I gotta be honest. Lamb was good, but beet, oh, awesome. I'm gonna sit here and finish this beer, burn up a bunch of firewood, watch the moon move around and the stars come out, watch one satellite float by while I was eating. Always righteous. So I may or may not check back in with you before bed. We'll see. If not, I'll see you in the morning. And maybe later. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Well, good morning. How'd you sleep? Me? I slept pretty good. My hips hurt a little bit. Sleeping pad's like 3 or 4 years old, so it doesn't really cushion much anymore. But other than that, slept pretty good. Our fire's still smoldering, so we'll try to bring that back to life here. I'm not really a breakfast guy, so we're going to make some coffee, drink that before we tear down camp and head on home. Go see what the wife and kids did for their girls' night since Dad was gone. They were a little excited. They always get to do whatever, I don't know, girls do. We're gonna throw some sticks on here and breathe some life into it. It's a little chilly this morning. Still, there's no frost on the ground, and that's kind of what I was hoping for. Some really cool early morning frozen stuff images. Would have been pretty cool. But it is what it is. It's still gonna be fun. It still was fun. Super clear sky last night was really nice. Lots of stars. Especially after the moon went down. And you could actually see a lot more. Look at that. I didn't even have to breathe life into it. It breathed life into itself. How about that? That's always nice. So just like that, got the fire going again. Didn't even do anything. Gotta like it. I probably would have liked to have kept sleeping, but the birds and the sun and the need to pee said, hey, good morning, it's time to get up. So here I am. I'm gonna go get my my pot and everything I need for coffee. This is my little coffee slash tea setup here. The old Stanley cook pot. And, you know, using this for a number of years, I figured out efficiency. Got 1 cup inside of there. Got this little sack here. Inside I've got bags of coffee, tea bag style coffee. I don't always do coffee this way, but they're lightweight, they're portable. There's my tea bags. Everything stays in there. And sugar, gotta have sugar for coffee. Oh yeah. One of the reasons I picked that rock right there is because it's flat, it can hold my pot. I'm not near a river or anything, so I brought water with me. Oh yeah. Make sure you put the lid on it. It helps it boil faster. I'll just set that right down there. So there's that. We're just gonna sit there, let the water boil, make some coffee, keep feeding wood on this thing, keep myself warm. Be back with you later. Oh, hey, I think we got it now. Still think you're pretty far away and crooked, but hey, here we are. So our water's getting pretty hot, so I'm gonna go ahead and start steeping some coffee. Oh yeah, that's boiling. That's boiling, so we're gonna put that right up there. Start steeping some coffee. And then I kind of wanted to talk about what we're doing, why we're here. Why is Jeremy out in the woods in freaking November where it's all cold and stuff? Let me tell you, as soon as I can find snow to camp in, I'm camping in snow. Can't wait for that. That'll be super awesome. But one of my big motivations for being out here, one of the reasons I do this, is because I love being out in the woods. When we were kids living in South Carolina, we'd run around and build little forts out in the woods. Didn't know it, but we were doing bushcraft. Just kind of hanging out, you know. And we moved up to Ohio and there was no woods really, not where we lived, just cornfields. Lots of snow. Then I moved out here to the Oregon coast. This is a wonderland. Green all the time. Sure, there's snow. Sure, there's rain. But it's a beautiful place to live. Being outside as often as I can is where I'm at. Try to get my kids out here as often as we can. I don't really have the gear for them to stay warm this time of year, so you probably won't see them very much. So we can get them some winter stuff. But my kids are big fans of being out in the woods and camping and everything. We have our dad and daughter dates. I try to do a date with the wife every once in a while. We don't really get away from the kids too often because we don't really have a babysitter. Can't really do much without a babysitter. She also loves camping. I think her favorite is campfire cooking. She makes some bomb food, let me tell you. And everybody should marry somebody they met at culinary school, for sure. They eat good. One of my big motivations is also showing that you don't need to be a rich person to go out and enjoy the woods. Really, everything that I've got is gotten at Walmart or low-end Amazon stuff. Yeah, got a little $9 lawn tarp that I use to do my yard work with. A couple of like $40–50 sleeping bags from Walmart. Sleeping pad I think I got for $10 at the farm supply store. A bow saw I got at Walmart for like $12. My little hatchet got at Walmart for like $16. The chair I'm in is like a $16 Walmart chair. So you don't need to have a lot of money to go out and be successful staying outside. You don't need your sill nylon, rip stop. Those things are nice. Don't get me wrong, I'd love a Holtzfors Brooks freaking action, but I don't have that kind of money. So you go out and you do what you can with the cheapy stuff you got. It works just as well. May not last as long, but it works just as well. I've had that Fiskars hatchet for probably 5 years and it still is awesome. My little saw, my bow saw, I've lost one of the wing nuts, but it still cuts. It cuts like a dream. Sleeping bags, I would love some warmer weather or colder weather sleeping bags, but it is what it is, and they work. They work. I know I'm here with my car, but I try to live or camp with the idea that I'm out of my backpack is the idea. So if it doesn't fit my backpack, I typically don't take it. I do have a smaller chair that I do take in my backpack, but this was in the car from soccer, so I'm going to use it. Oh, being out in the woods, that's where it's at, for me anyways. I think everybody should get out and enjoy it. It's great for my mental health stability, and I'm sure it does for other people. You got Hayes from Hayes Outdoors did that Show Us Your Steak challenge, talking about men's mental health. I think that was freaking awesome. That was one of my most favorite things because men's mental health is something that nobody ever talks about. Kind of a, I don't know, skeleton in the closet type of thing, you know. If you don't talk about it, it's not there. So I thought it was great for him to bring it out to the forefront, or try to. It is that Men's Mental Health Day, but I mean, what's that got on showing us your steak, right? Oh yes, coffee. So I'm gonna drink some coffee while I wake up, and yeah, I don't know, I think I'm done rambling to you. So I think I'm just gonna drink this coffee, get a little bit more firewood, keep this thing going for a little while longer. I think I don't want it to burn too long because then I have to put it out. I don't really, not that that's a problem putting it out, but clearly the more it burns, the harder it's going to be. So there's that. I think I'm just going to drink some coffee here, tear down camp, head home, spend the afternoon with my wife and kids. Thanks for watching. It's been pretty fun. we'll definitely have to do this again sometime. I'm gonna try to get out more often, actually be able to put some content on here and keep you all happy. I hope you liked the video, I guess. Yes. I had fun making it, so I hope you had fun watching it. Yeah, I'll talk to you next time on the next journey with Jeremy.